Aloha, hello, hello. Hopefully, everyone had an awesome day today. Mine was actually not too bad. Hey, YouTube watcher in the back room, what's going on? Welcome on board.
Hello.
Did you see the title to this?
Um, um,
Are
yeah,
you are you
I
ready for
I
this?
did.
Are you
I'm
ready
not
for this?
sure.
I don't think
I
people are
don't
gonna be
know
ready.
yet.
I don't think people are gonna be ready for it. Just gonna be very honest.
Okay.
It's gonna piss some people off, and other people are gonna be like, "Oh, okay, whatever." Let's put it that way. What's going on, Liberty Freak? And I'm going to put the link out there for anybody to jump on, whoever wants to. So what's become a joke? You ready for it?
Oh
What
fuck,
I
here we go.
what I feel like has become a joke is the 1A community. The 1A community has become a joke. And the reason I say that is because everyone is bickering and bitching about everybody, whining and crying because they're not getting the clicks and views, whining and crying because their name gets mentioned here and there. The fuck has this community come to? You damn straight when you say this is not a community. You damn straight it's no longer a community. The community's falling apart. Prove me wrong.
Maybe some of these people had those tendencies before the community was even a thing.
Well, prove me wrong.
Maybe it's not the community that's fallen apart. Maybe it's just some of the people in the
Well,
community have
it's
already fallen apart.
the community, the people is what creates a community, right?
Yes.
Exactly. And it's a network of communities. And by the way, PDF, I know you're very opinionated on this. I mean, you have gotten into it already. You're more than welcome to jump up here and go at it. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong because every day you see more and more people whining and bitching about, oh, this person said that and this person said this and this person is doing this and this person is doing that. I don't agree with it. Oh my god, grow the hell up. Are you in here to try to fix everyone else, or are you in here to do the right thing? Just asking. And like I said, I'm more than happy to have people to try to prove me wrong. You'll try your signal sucks. PDF and I have gotten into it more than once already. You cut with many people out lately. Exactly, Ron. Nowadays, everybody's trying to fix everyone else instead of looking at themselves and saying, "Oh, wait, I should try to do the right thing." PDF coming in, and I knew people wouldn't.
PDF, come on down.
He's trying to come in.
Yeah, he's been trying to get on panels a lot today, but he's been having some signal issues. The wind blows, you know what I mean?
Yeah. What's going on, Ghost?
Yeah, you're right, man. So what's the joke, basically?
Huh? There is no joke. It's
Oh,
just everyone in the First Amendment auditing community or whatever you want to call it is now
yeah.
bickering and whining and crying about everyone else. So this person said this and this person said that. But
Oh, wow.
yeah,
Yeah, I've
so
actually been thinking about that this morning. What a coincidence. Like, I love the First Amendment. Like, even if people are going to be racist, at least they're going to say it to my face because in the UK, it's illegal, basically. You can't
right.
say what you want. You
And
can literally get arrested.
by the way, AK is out there. We have Liberty Freak out there. You guys are more than welcome to jump up here. I'll post the link again. Oh, there's word. Me and him have gotten into it.
So what snowflakes are having a go again? Are they a pop-off? They're popping
Oh,
off.
there's a whole bunch of
It's
them
the
going at it.
usual. It's the usual
Oh, okay.
suspects that go at each other, you know?
Is it the usual, or is it actually even more than the usual? And see, here's how I can tell that people don't like it. Look how the numbers have dropped. The truth, people say speak the truth, but when you speak the truth, they whine and cry and run. Just think about that.
I know
Word.
they
Getting that
can't
link
use
out.
the excuse homophobia or racism. Yeah, they just run off.
Yep, and exactly, Liberty Freak. It is more than the usual. People have gotten horrible. They think there's some kind of god trying to fix each other. Just stop. Let it go.
Do you think this has anything to do with Biden?
No. This has to do with people's. This has to do with people's ignorance. Is what it has to do with.
Okay.
We interrupt for this small broadcasting announcement. I left the link to my pod down in the chat. Y'all click that, get on board, and all that good stuff.
Liberty Freaks that word him up for president. But no, I want anybody to prove me wrong. Prove me wrong that this has not become a joke. From what it was a year ago to now, prove me wrong that it has not turned into a joke.
Honestly, yeah, you're right. Freedom of speech has turned into a freaking joke. Honestly, I don't know if it's anything to do with COVID or the whole BLM thing, but yeah, like even black people now freaking hate me just because I don't agree with what the majority says.
Guess who said, what are we talking about? We're talking about how the 1A community has become a joke. How everyone is
what's the 1A community?
First Amendment auditing.
Oh, right, I've never heard of them. What are the people who advocate you should be able to say what you want, but now what are they backhanded?
There you go, Word. Explain it. Oh, Word disappeared. He didn't want to talk about it.
So a community, it kind of relies on in our First Amendment in the states, we have the freedom of press, which means we can go film anywhere in public from public view and where the public is allowed to be.
Oh, okay. Are they right wing or left wing? Just to get some understanding.
What's going on, Liberty Freak? Liberty Freak has some major feedback. On, you have some major feedback going on, Liberty Freak.
I do have to agree with that.
But if you look at it, it's just become a joke.
How about now?
Hey, Liberty Freak, you have some major feedback coming in.
9 o'clock is.
Yeah, Freak, you got some feedback, and then you're kind of robot-y when you're talking too. Bad signal.
Oh, there we go. Now it's quiet. So AK Twin Mommy said the drama might get the clicks and views, but those that are still in it for the right reasons still are here. Just stay away from the BS.
Agreed, AK.
But I mean, honestly, tell me one person. Well, I can't say one person because there's a few who don't buy into the drama. Very few. But I wish Liberty Freak's feedback wouldn't be going right now. Wish I could hear what he has to say.
I just want to take a look at something myself.
Okay.
If that deals with freedom of speech, first of all, okay. If a news reporter comes to me and says, "Hey, Word, we practice freedom of speech here, but some things you can't say are not going to be allowed." Well, that's not freedom of speech then. So if we're here to talk about freedom of speech, then freedom of speech, that's a broad topic. That's a broad aspect. So even these folks talking shit about the 1A community.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yep,
I mean, that's still free speech. That's still free speech. That's still free speech. So, I mean, if we're going to promote free speech, then let's promote free speech.
Yeah, no,
that's just how I look at it.
Uncensored.
So let's hear what Liberty has to say.
Well, I have my take on that, and people have to understand that freedom of speech has to do with the government. Okay, and it's our right to say and be able to speak freely as far as government. But when it comes to jackoffs being jerks in like people's streams, or or just talking negative about this person or that person, or just bringing drama, and then saying, "Oh, you guys don't believe in free speech because you don't let me just talk shit on your panel." That's not how it works, right?
Okay. Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, I'm just checking. Right. Well, let me just take my seat on this. All right. I've been in and out when it comes to freedom of speech. Yeah, these things I'm quite a sensitive person, but I think people have their right to say what they want because what do you mean? Because unfortunately, with democracy, it changes. Like what is bad and what is good. It's like apparently now I can't say this, it's too offensive, and I can't say that too offensive, and people become so freaking sensitive. And then when you put it on a federal law basis, when you say, all right, we've got to make sure everyone's not offended, then freedom of speech don't exist anymore. And the world would be quite boring, if we didn't have good and bad. Like, I'm glad that people called me a nigger growing up because it made me tougher and it made me, educated me like why are people like that, why are people like this. And I think majority of people in the world aren't jerks. There's going to be some characters, bad apples out there, but just grow a pair, get a backbone and just get over it. I just laugh, to be honest, when you see jerk offs. And if you have a problem with that, I'm sorry, but in my opinion, you're what I would call a pussy. If that offends you, I'm sorry, but I think people should have the right to say whatever they want.
Well, no, because you see, like, for example, if Jeremiah has a panel here, right? And see, like, right off the rip, see, like you said, oh, because you're a pussy. You see what I'm saying? Not even knowing me. You see, that's kind of like female dramatic bitch shit. You see what I'm saying? And people bring that into these panels, right? And then they want to create some kind of chaos on these panels. And that's not what what it's supposed to be about. This First Amendment auditing thing was a great and positive thing, and now it's become about smearing everybody else's name, about what this other dude has done or hasn't done. It hasn't, has nothing to do about us keeping, the government accountable, right? It's become now about infighting and this dramatic name calling, and then you have some nasty human beings like this Masshole Report chick, which actually set up somebody for an interview to then have them arrested, and enjoying the misery of another, right? And then on top of that, making money on it, right? Because they're just doing it, and they don't. They're not good enough to create their own content. They're not good enough to create their own content. They're not good enough to put out anything that's good or does anything for good. It's just about bringing other people down because their lives are miserable. That's really what it is.
Yeah, well, a lot of people do it. So what is their opportunity? If anyone has an opportunity to make money, just leave them. This is America. Like,
oh yeah,
this is
no.
land of the free. Like, freedom of speech is freedom of speech, and if people don't like it, well, just move, just leave. And then when you start regulating things, you just take away people's freedoms. You just say, oh, because that guy's a jerk or whatever. I just can't think of any alternative to freedom because I just think it's the best thing. Yeah, some people may be unhappy, but it's the way it is.
I agree that one should be able to say whatever they want to say. But what I'm saying is, like, there's a lot of complaints when you have a show like this that you get chopped off, right? Because you're just being a jerk off and causing chaos, and
you have
calling names to this guy or calling names, or throwing out false accusations. It's like, no, that's not what the show's about, right? So I'm going to hack you off, and they go, oh, you see, these guys are about the First Amendment, but they don't let anybody speak. No,
okay, so
that's not how it works.
Liberty has nailed pretty much what I was thinking. The only question I have is Masshole Report? They're not auditors, are they?
No,
I just feel they're taking no responsibility for their actions. I would say.
So if Masshole Report is not an auditor, then they don't fall into this category. They don't fall into this picture of what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the actual auditors.
Oh, the actual auditors being involved in the back and forth.
Correct. Hey, we have Otto in the chat as well. I'm gonna drop the link, and anybody can come up here. Anybody, prove me wrong. Prove me that this has not become a joke.
Can I say something on the topic of people in the chat or people that get on panels and they're like, why, you cut off my free speech? technically these are private owned channels. It's not actually a free speech zone. You know, the owner and channel owner has the right to ban
Correct.
anybody for whatever
Right.
reason. I mean, you could come in and your eyes are blue and they don't like blue eyes for whatever reason, and then whoop, you're gone. That's it.
That's right.
But nowadays, all you see is the one auditor trying to discredit another auditor just to get more clicks and views, just to get people onto their channel. That's all you see nowadays.
Oh yeah, most definitely. A close good friend of mine who's a YouTuber. Yeah, they just put loads of lies on him. Like it was really weird. They called him a pedophile because his wife looked young, even though his wife was not wife, girlfriend was older than him. Yeah, but it's a business. It's what you call negative media. People like clickbait or whatever. It is wrong, and maybe it should be regulated because it does ruin people's lives and businesses.
I would love to hear what Otto has to say about it, because I know he has his opinion. And Liberty, actually, you did pretty good on as far as nailing what I was thinking. I'm just tired of it. I haven't even, oops, we lost him. But I haven't even really been watching really any auditors anymore because they've become. 1A community is nothing more. You know, guess who they actually started off on the right foot? They started off on the right foot, and then it just went south from there. Eric Brandt is in the chat. Prove me wrong.
Is it the real Eric?
No, that's my sock account. That's my other sock account. I'm just using that to mess around a little bit.
Are you being honest?
No.
I don't know, but I know there's a couple fake Eric Brandt channels, and Eric Brandt doesn't normally come in being rude. So,
I know.
just saying.
Oh, Ghost is back. So no, it's like I just can't support the bullshit anymore. I just can't, and it's not a loss to anybody because you know I'm one person. But you as a viewer watch this bullshit go down and actually partaking in it, you're just as guilty. I found
there's a lot of auditors that don't buy into it though, and you know those are the ones like AK Twin Mommy was saying, that they avoid the bullshit and they just keep on doing what they're there to do, and they don't pay attention to it. And those are the ones, you know, a lot of us still watch.
Can you name more than 6?
Probably, but you know, is it 6 that anybody's gonna know?
I just feel like people don't really think for themselves anymore. They just like, oh, just go with the trend or what propaganda, what the majority thinks, and they just get offended if, oh, you don't agree with this and that.
No, it's just, you know, this bickering back and forth all the time between the auditors. What are they gaining? They're gaining nothing. They're not changing shit. They're not changing shit out there in that world, as long as they're on panels bickering back and forth.
Well, they don't really care. All they care about is just getting the views, as long as it's going to cause some tension.
Wow.
Mr. Brandt.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. Yeah,
Sorry,
we're taking Liberty Free down. We got secret footage.
You what? You're taking him down for what?
I don't know. It just sounded good.
Oh.
I figured we could take it to the Drama Dome and make a lot of money with it.
But Eric, what is your opinion on this? It has become a joke, has it not?
Yes. Hey, AK Twin Mommy. What's up, guys?
And I've been watching this crap, and I've been talking to PDF, and I was like, dude, I can't watch this shit no more. I just can't.
No, I don't get into the drama.
It's just every day it just
Fuck
gets
drama.
And shit.
And prove me wrong. The people that are on panel bickering nonstop, what are they changing out there? Nothing.
Not a damn thing. It was nice to see Turtle Boy taking down Kate, though. That's deserved. I like it when the blue bags are taking down each other.
I don't even know. I mean, I've heard Turtle Boy, heard of Turtle Boy, but I don't know who he is.
He's a nobody.
PDF said it's not a joke to him. See, that's I could say so much. Okay, people say it's not a joke to them, but yet I see them up on panel bickering back and forth.
Yeah.
For what?
No, they were not. Too much. Really? Oh my God. Oh, good. I hope they took him out. What's this? Oh, a bomb squad reported a suspect with fuel in their vehicle firing a flare gun in front of the District 6 police station. Nice. Awesome. Yay. And it wasn't us. Yeah, thank God for ankle monitors, right?
I just think they're just asking for trouble, to be honest. Like, oh, we're this close. Yeah, I said, yeah, but you're close to place, you're not supposed to film. It's like, yeah, but we're just like below the limit. It's like you're asking for, honestly.
There's something for Eric.
Hey, Eric, I have a quick question. It's a little off topic, but are you still getting messed with from those nice, lovely people in North Carolina?
No. I tuned them out a long time ago. The
Okay.
good news
I was
is
just
that I'm
curious.
still living in North Carolina rent free to this day. Yeah, I saw. You remember that guy that used to be a lineman, but he got fired because he was a douchebag? What's his name? Oh yeah, right, Taylor Haynes. Yeah, he showed up in Otto's courtroom the other day as Cankles Brandt. So there's only one person
Really?
who's ever called me Cankles, and that's Taylor Haynes. So it's good to know that in his unemployed state, he's got time to go into court for us. But oh, guess who says Eric is mad because Kate exposed me? Exposed me for what? Don't be ridiculous. Kate is practically as irrelevant as Defend. She didn't expose shit.
Oh, I'm staying silent. I have my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, more like I'm going to call her Glass House Report because she threw stones in a glass house. Oh, Larry, I totally broke his heart, didn't I? I know. Yeah, I think she should lose her kids over the toilet. Oh, wait, they're already gone. Never mind.
See, the thing is, and most of my mods know it by now. I'm not one who takes sides on a lot of shit, right? I don't give a shit what you've done. If you want to come in here and have a good time, I don't care who you are. Come in, talk, come up on panel. I don't care. You know, I know some people hate it, but it is what it is. I'm just a person who's on the sidelines watching. I'm not one that's out there, filming the shit. I go every once in a while, to bust some predators and to do some protests, but that's about it. But I mean, I support the 1A community if it's done the proper way.
We do have a good time, don't we, Jeremiah?
Oh, yes, we do. And I'm very...
Yeah, I tend not to be too terribly critical of people's work. It doesn't really benefit my work to do so, and it certainly doesn't benefit the community. So unless somebody gets outrageous, I pretty much don't say anything about what they're doing. Hiya, Dylan Shea.
But yeah, I've been wanting to do this panel for a while already. I just never did it. And tonight I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm doing it.
Yeah, fuck it. That's what I tell people. Just do it. Just do it.
Kara asked, how much did I make on Breaking Amish? Oh, not enough. You ask anybody at any job, they'll tell you they never make enough. I still talk to ABS. Yep.
Yeah, some interesting people on that show. Just saying.
I hope Happy says I started watching these channels because I was learning. It's been months of learning nothing now.
That is
Yeah,
true.
Yeah, I don't think we learn much when we're bashing everybody.
Nope. And I think we all know, a lot of people who are guilty of it. I'm guilty myself, but there's some that are guilty every single day doing that crap. You know what I mean? That's what they live for.
You know what? Speaking of lessons, I learned a real valuable lesson today. You want to know who your real friends are? Go ask them to borrow a roll of toilet paper.
Yes.
God damn.
Word. Did you see that all the Walmarts around here are empty with toilet paper? There's no toilet paper.
Hey, here too, man. All the way
Well, I
down
don't
to
use toilet
Bumfuck,
paper.
Mississippi, we were out of toilet paper.
Really?
I use a Lota. I use a watering can thing, and I just use my left hand, man. Simple, saves money. No joke. I'm half Arab. It's an Arab thing, man. Just don't touch people with your left hand. You'll be fine.
By the way, Eric.
Eric uses toilet paper.
Word can tell you how bad it is in Washington State because he's been doing a little research. It's worse than people realize.
It's going to get a lot worse too. Afraid to say.
Eric, how's the ranch? AK Twin Mommy asked.
Oh, it suffered a delay, but at least we have a storage container there now, and we're going to be doing a lot of work after the first of the year.
Are you building on it?
Yep.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Oh shit! This would not. You know what? Actually, right here, I want to see Eric Brandt and Jeremiah Raver do a cop watch. Okay, we tried to do a Predator bus with Eric, and it didn't go down too well.
It's not my fault.
We figured out. We figured out that Eric is not one to do Predator bus.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm really not as confrontational as people think I am.
What is Predator bus? Is it the pedophile watch thing, or is it something else?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. I do that sometimes. I need to get back into it.
Jeremiah, you've done some really good Predator watches, by the way.
Man, the last one was probably the craziest one where the kid threatened to shoot me in the head.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, the kid threatened to shoot me in the head, and then later on, the kid's mother contacted me and said that he's a runaway. He's been missing for 3 months, and they're happy that I exposed him on camera. So,
Wow.
Yeah, this was a kid. So the Predator showed up. He spent $40 with an Uber to come from Portland to Vancouver, and then after he realized what was going on, he took off running, and I just walked out. Me and the other guy were just walking because we can't run after him. And another kid stepped in, claimed we were harassing the guy, and he said he's going to.
Was this an actual juvenile?
This was an actual juvenile, and he said,
wow.
Oh,
yep,
that's
yep.
the one with the kids were wearing the big pants going down the sidewalk. Yeah. I think I remember that.
What are the juveniles doing?
Well, the Predator was not a juvenile, but the juvenile stepped in and claimed we were harassing him, the Predator, and he said, "You don't want this 38 to the dome." Like, get the hell out of here! I just pushed past him.
That's funny.
Yeah, that was here in Vancouver.
Wow.
I wonder why he was defending the Predator. Was he getting paid or something? That's weird.
Who?
The victim, why was the juvenile trying to defend the Predator? That don't make no sense.
No. The juvenile was just a random person on the sidewalk.
Oh.
Who stepped in because he saw we were following the other guy, and he said, "Are they harassing you?" And the other guy said, "Yeah."
Meow. Meow.
This is my not feral anymore kitten.
Oh. Where's what's his name? Your dog?
What?
Where's your dog at?
Oh, he's laying down somewhere.
I can't remember his name.
He's down in the closet. We're about to go to bed.
You can't forget Rusty Roo.
So
I know, Eric. You're getting old. You have to go to bed early.
yeah, I do. No, this is gonna be our last night to snuggle, I think. There's Rusty Roo. Hi, buddy. There's Rusty.
Roo.
Why do you say the last night?
Because I have a felony sentencing tomorrow, and I'm anticipating a prison
Oh,
sentence.
shit. How long are you looking at?
Probation to 6 years.
You
Damn.
mean 6 years wearing a tag, an ankle monitor?
Well, I could. Yeah, no, I can't get. The most I can do for an ankle monitor is 2 years.
You've already had enough of those.
Yeah,
So
I
what,
just
you've
got one
actually
off.
got to go to the big house then?
It could go to the big house. Yes, I think that's likely.
But with positive thoughts, you know, stay positive.
We'll
with it.
see. We'll see. So, I'm sure.
I'm looking forward to the day where we can see bare-ankled Brant. Okay, that's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, that's going to be years down the road, I'm pretty sure. So,
We're rooting for you, buddy.
thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Let me see who we got.
We appreciate you and all the work you do, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, we got Too Tall.
Yeah, perv cops get probation. Dirt Farmer. We actually just had a police officer in Englewood, Colorado, that was sentenced to 30 days. 30 days for sexual assault on a minor.
We can hear you. It's kind of low, but there you go.
Hi, buddy.
Hey, buddy. What's up, Too Tall?
I just heard you're in front of the gun tomorrow, man.
Yeah, sure am. The hearing, Larry, is at 9 o'clock Mountain Time.
Thoughts and prayers are going with you.
Thank you. Hey, be careful sending thoughts and prayers. That can get you a felony charge.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
What, really?
Hey, Eric,
Are you
Really?
joking about that?
that
No,
flag,
that's what he's going to court tomorrow for. Thoughts and
Eric,
prayers.
Eric, that
I see the flag.
It went upside down the day you were arrested for your thoughts and prayers.
Oh, really? That's
All
almost
the
a year
bullshit-
now.
All the bullshit in the world that I've witnessed beforehand was not enough to make me turn my flag upside down, including the bullshit I've experienced with the law.
But that did it, huh?
Just remember, that's for you, brother.
Man, that's crazy. I just hope the whole prayer thing doesn't end up like it is in the UK, because in the UK as well, there was a nurse, she lost her job just because she offered a prayer. So it all something to do, you might offend someone who's atheist or whatever. You know?
Yeah.
Hey, Jeremy.
She was on the job for 30 years for that, man. That's crazy.
Jeremy,
Yes.
it's been a while since I've seen any notifications from you, or I'd have been around any sooner, but how you doing, man?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. I mean, yeah, a lot of crap has gone down. I was in the hospital.
I was on my way to bed, but I seen Eric up here, and then I heard that, and I was like, "Oh hell yeah, I got to come up and."
Well, a couple
let
months
you know
ago.
we're praying for you, and got
Thanks,
the thoughts
buddy.
and prayers going for you.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
A couple months ago, I ended up going to the hospital for my sugar level was over 600, and they diagnosed me with type 2 diabetic. And then just the other day, I went to the hospital again because for a week I was coughing and could barely breathe and just feeling like crap. And then they said, and this is where it becomes bullshit. They said it's not COVID. They took chest X-rays. They said it's not pneumonia, but they said that I have a lot of fluid on the lungs. Well, isn't that what pneumonia is?
Yep.
No, pneumonia is, because I've almost died from it. It's when the fluid sticks to your lungs and then it cuts open and it kind of gets infected. Like, you're on your way to pneumonia if you don't look after yourself, basically. But
Well,
you
if you have a lot
technically
of
don't
fluid
have
on your
it.
lungs, it could be in the sac around the lungs too.
The paperwork they gave me said that it is some kind of infection, upper respiratory infection.
Okay.
And then they gave me prednisone, which the dumbasses should never done that, because prednisone makes your sugar level skyrocket. So I can't take those.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
So other than that, I'm doing pretty good.
Well, hey guys, I got to step out. I got to finish a bunch of stuff before morning. So
All right, thanks for coming
All
up
right,
here.
God bless, man.
thanks,
And
guys.
Good luck
Thank
tomorrow, Eric.
We'll
Thank
keep
you.
in our thoughts and prayers.
you. Bye.
Yep,
And Liberty Freak's going down.
later.
How long do you think we could sustain an argument?
Yo, boy.
Where's the drama dome? We need that.
I just asked Liberty, how long do you think we could sustain an argument? He looks at me like, what are you talking about? We had a hard time doing it for like 5 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Bye, guys.
Yeah.
All right,
Eric,
later.
Later, buddy.
what time is the court tomorrow?
9 a.m.
Repeat.
9.
Okay. I guess we'll be hearing from you before you go in, I guess.
Keep your ears to the ground on Liberty Freak TV. He'll
All right.
Yeah,
Hey, Liberty.
he'll try and-
I heard Liberty over there. How you doing, brother?
Yeah, he's over there. He's sitting next to PDF's stick. It's the PDF stick. Is it showing? Yeah. It's the PDF's walking stick. All right. Good night,
All right,
guys.
man.
All right, good night.
Much love, brother.